We're live.
All right, so last week, um, Velen mentioned to Celestine, um, or kind of nudged her, asking if the druids of the Great Tree would lend a hand. Party decided to give it a try, and after discussing with the speaker Shane what their plans were, she asked Speaker Shane asked if the refugees could come with, put some distance from this now destroyed home and the death and displacement that has come with it. Party agreed, and within 2 hours, they were on their way to Kuldahar with 400 people in tow. Y'all made it to Goodmead before holding up to rest for the night. Arden worked on taming his Craig cat and has now tamed the beast, getting a level 1 mount companion. Um, then you went out to Myrtle 26, travel day to south of Dugan's Hole. Myrtle 27, travel day to south of Redwater's Lake. And Myrtle 28 is today. Soren and Claudette woke up to screams as they rushed in, they noticed 12 people had died throughout the night. Claudette is taking it a bit personal as she fell asleep on watch, but unfortunately, nothing would have helped the poor people. And that's where we pick it up.
Did we complete a rest,
Yep.
or is it still time to sleep?
Nope. It was the end of the night. I mean, it's still dark, but
Okay. I throw my stuff in my bag, I put my stuff together, and I look at everybody else like, okay, are we going or not?
Yep, I pack up my camp and I'm ready to rock and roll too.
I get all my gear together, and then I let everybody that we're traveling with say, "Hey, we're starting early. Let's go." Well, faster we move, faster we get warm. In the back of my mind, I'm saying, "Hopefully, hopefully, hopefully."
Ask Illican if he's got a berry.
Hey, how long would it take us to bury all the people that died overnight?
They're probably covered in snow already.
Okay.
they definitely have a sheet of ice already forming.
I pass.
Never mind. Task completed.
I pass out berries to those who want them.
Fair enough.
Um, so whoever is leading this little expedition, give me a perception check.
Everybody looks at Celestine. These are her neck of the woods.
I insist who's ever doing it.
Well, you got a map, so it's always an advantage because of the map. Not that she needed it, but okay. And are we still taking lunch for everybody else and going 8 hours, or we're going to try and rush it?
I think the refugees could definitely use a break in the middle of the day.
For sure.
And then doing 12 hour or sorry, 11 hour in that case, or uh, 8 hour.
Have we noticed that the refugees start to struggle towards the end?
They're moving slow, so you're moving slow, but outside of that, not really. I mean, you've been getting about 2 miles a day.
I think if
Not
we can keep the same pace and not get like hurt or anything, I think we should try and go for like longer walk. Unless the refugees can't make it, so that in that case, whatever, 8 hours. Guess we also need time to hunt when we set up camp for the night also.
well. So, you got 24 hours in a day. You need 8-hour rest. That gives you 16 hours. Typically, we either do an 8 or a 12-hour day, which gives you 4 hours at night to do stuff.
Yeah, let's go and walk for 11 with the, well, for 12, but take an hour, long break in the middle, maybe. And then our normal 12-hour night with 4 hours to downtime and 8 hours of rest.
That seems reasonable.
Is that not what they were doing before Sky? I'm sorry.
No, you're good. They had decided to do 8, so that's what I was asking.
I'm sorry. I guess that's what I get for
No, you're good. That's
being
what I was asking
completely out of
specifically
it.
because of that.
Okay, it seems to me that if we're only making about 2 hours, or pardon me, 2 miles in 8 hours, that we can afford to go that one more, well, almost a mile. And there's still plenty of time for making camp and hunting and
Yeah,
the other things.
that makes sense.
Yeah, I agree. We'll cover more ground.
It's just I'm seeing Sky having to change the waypoints on his map because I changed it up on you guys.
All good. I just did these yesterday. Not sure what was going to. Bigger problem is my stupid mouse.
Yeah, I've got a wireless right now, and I don't know if the batteries are going to die again. My WoW mouse died.
Oh.
So now you're using the pathetic mouse?
Sure. Did you know it's only 320 days until Halloween?
Nice.
I can't wait.
Me either. I'm excited.
Alright. So you get to there and set your 12-hour day.
Okay.
Plus an hour break. So you got 3 hours to do stuff before bed.
Last week somebody asked me if I want to do farming. What kind of farming am I doing?
No, I was asking if you wanted to do some leather working.
No, but somebody specifically asked me if I want to do farming.
Who asked you if you want to do farming?
Yeah, I'm not quite sure what they meant by that, and I can't remember who said it. So, if anyone remembers who said that, let me know.
Can anybody else not hear Opal very good?
I hear.
I know.
Sometimes people have to turn me up.
There you go. Well, okay.
Or turn
I
around.
know. Now I can. It sounded like you were just like really far away and really quiet.
I'm kind of quiet. I have to work 11 to 7 tonight.
Oh no.
Thank you for showing up tonight.
Oh, no problem. Didn't go to church, but I came to WoW. I mean, Dungeons and Dragons.
More important anyway.
Okay. I'm going to go look for wood like I've been doing. And if I'm close enough to the mountain, I'll do a little bit of farming with my stone to see if I can pull any gems or anything from the mountain.
I'm gonna go hunting. I guess I'm gonna go northish.
So I go southish.
You are probably too far to get any rocks. It's about a mile, which would take you 2 hours to get to the rock area.
Okay, no problem. Then I'll scurry around our area for about hour, hour and a half. Just keep close to the camp. So when I do back, scourge to see if there's any dead wood or anything I can pick up. Start a little bit of fire.
I asked Celestine if she wants help with leatherworking or if she's skipping leatherworking.
I'm afraid I don't have anything to help with at the moment. I don't have any um projects going, and all my hides are tanned. So
Okie dokie.
I,
So I'll try to do good deeds with children.
I haven't decided on my next project yet.
I have to atone 6 innocents.
Food.
Um, Illican, give me a survival roll. Damn. How long are you going for?
There's no 2 hours. So I keep bringing it back to get as much as I can.
That was all robot voice.
I thought it was just on my end too.
I said I'm going for about 2 hours.
2 hours. Okay. Me roll me 2d4. All right, you bring 6 bundles of firewood back with you.
All right. I wait until people bring back food, if anybody's bringing back food, or stagger the heat and see who's sick enough to, who's looking the weakest to put the fire around them so they can keep warm.
Okay. Soren, give me a survival roll to see if you can find something to eat. Nice. Say that you come up across a set of reindeer tracks. And about how long are you going out for?
2 hours each way, roughly.
That'll put you minus an hour for your rest, as long as you're willing to do that.
Are there any like negative?
You might get a stack of exhaustion, depending on how you sleep.
Okay, so it looks like I'm going an hour and a half each way.
Yep. I'll say.
Am I going to need any other time to do anything else, or am I going to be okay?
Well, you got 3 hours till bed.
Okay. Hour and 15 minutes each way in case I catch something and kill it. I gotta clean it.
Okay. And I will say about 45 minutes in, you see some tracks, and about an hour in is when you see 4 straggling reindeer that are just standing in the snow, looking the opposite direction.
Okay, how far are these reindeer away from me?
About 30 feet currently.
Can I sneak up on them somehow?
How are you going to sneak up on them?
Stealthily?
I need you to describe how you're going to sneak up on them.
I'm gonna get as low as I can and try not to make any noise while I'm stepping through the snow.
Give me a stealth roll. Two of them, two of the heads poke up, look around, and start to run off. The other 2 are just kind of looking around, trying to figure out what's going on.
Am I close enough to attack the two that didn't book it?
You're about. That's. You're about 10 feet away from one of them.
Well, I guess I can't really do any of my like hand combat stuff from 10 feet away, can I?
I don't know, can you?
No. Hold on. Let me look.
I'm going to get you a pair of Chinese stars.
What are Chinese stars?
Shurikens.
Okay, because my next question was going to be where is China and what is China?
Shit. All right. Well, I don't really think I have. Oh. Hold on just 1 second.
Oh, and I texted Soren Discord.
Hey, Scott, can I enlarge myself and then reach him?
You could enlarge yourself, but you'd still only have 5-foot reach.
Okay, I guess I'm gonna have to shoot him with my hand crossbow. Can I shoot both of them?
You can certainly try. Just 1 sec. All right, give me a crossbow attack. That will hit. It is struggling to stay standing, but it is currently limping away from you.
All right, can I shoot a crossbow at the other one?
Give me a crossbow attack. Barely hits the rump of the second one.
He is so lucky Celestine isn't there with him.
Oh snap! Is this offensive to Celestine?
All right, this one is also starting to run away.
Can I like start pursuing and then attacking them as I approach them?
Let me see what their speed is. 50, 100, 100 feet. Okay. Give me 2 more attacks at disadvantage. 15 will hit, and a 12 will hit. All right, both of them are down.
All right, I'm gonna clean them and schlep them back to camp. And then just give the hides to somebody so maybe they can make like a better jacket or a blanket or something.
How are you getting them back to camp?
Dragging them by their horns. assume I didn't bring a sled of any type to schlep meat back.
I'm guessing not.
Next time I'll remember.
Roll me 3D. Roll me 6 1D100s. 6D100. Alright. So it looks like you got a poor little child reindeer that weighs in at 64 pounds, and you got a female at 158.
Yeah, right. Well, I'd hate to make a child and its parent sad. So there we go. All right, so I guess I'm schlepping back this small deer and the big deer for the people.
All right. You get in right about midnight with your haul.
All right, well, I don't know. I don't know if people are still awake or what the deal is, but I assume there's people that want to try to cut up the deer and feed people, and people that want the fur and stuff like that. So I just give it to the people and let them have at it.
Once it gets to the camp, I'll start the fires so we can start cooking the meat.
All right.
Oh,
Anybody else doing anything? What's up?
Can I like fashion? How big were their horns? Did you say they were reindeer?
They were reindeer.
Do they have like really cool big horns?
No. The female has little horns, and the child had not started growing horns yet.
Oh, was the female's horn big enough to like fashion like a horn or shafafa or something out of it?
Sorry, was the horn big enough to fashion a horn?
Yeah, like a.
Oh, no, you're gonna need a different type of animal, I think, for that.
Yeah, you're looking for a.
I'll be on the lookout.
I think he's looking for like a horn of Gondor or something like that.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. Anybody else doing anything?
I will take second watch. Celestine will take second watch.
I'm going to suggest to the group that we actually, as many people as we have, try to have 2 people per shift if possible. And the reason why, because we can also keep an eye on the people, make sure they're not dying. You know, if they see something in the group, try shaking them, trying to get them to, yeah, you need to warm up.
I'll take a watch.
It was one of the reasons I was taking second shift. Well, I guess in my case, shift 3-4, but
I'm not taking a shift. I'm sorry.
That's okay. You need sleep. I and Drake will take shift.
Soren, you can take a shift with me as a third or fourth shift.
All right, sounds good.
I'll let you choose.
I don't give a crap.
Wow.
I mean, whatever, not a big deal. What are the options?
I'll take first.
You're taking a shift with me, so means you get to either take third or fourth shift.
All right, fourth.
Okay. Okay, so we still have what? Illiken on first. Nobody else has selected a shift.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be. There's only 3 people, so it looks like me in first, you in the second, and then him in the last. And that gives us 8 hours.
I mean, if I must, but if there's more innocent lives on my hands, I'm going to have to flog myself.
Nor, why don't you take second?
Okay.
Okay, so we got Illiken on first, Noah on second, me on 3 and 4, and then Soren on 4.
I really want to
Sounds good
see
to me.
what's on third.
Me.
That's what I was laughing at.
Not good.
Nowhere. My mind.
Who's on first? Yes. Yes. Um.
Let's start our night, dudes. And do that.
Okay.
All right, Illiken, give me a perception check. All right, your 2 hours goes off without a hitch. Um, from what you can tell, nobody is dead as of yet.
Any? Do I see any ice forming on anybody? That would cause, faster than somebody type of thing.
No. Um, the fires are going and keeping people warm. Other people and are making camps and taking watches as well. So, um, so far, all the different fires are still staying up.
Okay. Then I will wake up nowhere and tap him on the foot and say, "Hey, your shot's been quiet so far. Bodies look like they're staying at least somewhat, warm as best. Nothing really brought the attention. All you."
Grab a perception from nowhere.
Uh, great sleep. Can I have him help him?
After the fact, no. If you had said that before, possibly. Um, can't do it as a reaction.
I know, but
Um,
I know what to ask from now on.
um, so nowhere. You walking around, shift some wood in the fire. Um, go get cozy near your bedroll and just kind of watch and watch and drift and drift and drift. And wow. Um, and
Keep
Celestine.
him away from me.
um, um, Celestine, someone taps your foot.
I wake up, kind of groggy at first, and kind of look around. Do I see who this person is?
Speaker Shane is standing there
Speaker.
and says he seemed a little tired. He fell asleep. Figured I'd help you out.
Okay, if I look around, can I tell how much of his watch is left?
His watch is pretty much gone.
Okay.
But nothing's happened, and you are up for your watch.
Okay, I'll say, thank you, Speaker. I'll take care of it. And I'll get up and kind of stretch. Light the tip of my spear up. Try and keep people warm around me as I'm moving through the camp. And I'm assuming you want a perception check.
Yes, ma'am.
Could have been worse.
Yeah, you have no issues staying awake. And you're good. Um, uh, so what did I get? 18. Yeah. Yeah, you're good. Your first 2 hours goes without a hitch.
Okay. At the 2 hour mark, I'll go ahead and quietly wake Soren. And I'm gonna light that conjure flame each hour. Just FYI.
All right. So I wake up, wonder if anybody froze to death, and if we're gonna have to watch Claudette flog herself. And then I guess it's my turn to stay awake, right?
Well, the two of us are staying awake together.
Okay, cool. So should we go check for dead bodies or see if anybody needs anything, or I don't know.
I don't think
What are
that's
we-
necessary. I've been walking around camp with this lit all night. It's a nice warm flame going.
for? Then I'll just stay watch.
Soren, go and give me a perception check with advantage. Yep. And you and the rest of Celestine's watch and your watch goes with no issues, no dead bodies, and yeah,
As
fires burning for the 2 hours that you are on watch.
Okay, cool. See, this is where I'd blow my horn and wake everybody up.
as the start watches, as the watch starts out, I'll kind of pull him towards the outside of the camp, and just kind of slowly walk around the perimeter with my flame burning, just trying to keep people warm as we go. Like, so you've been with us for a little while now. Um, I can't quite seem to get a. Can't seem to get a grip on you. I know you're a Durga monk, but unfortunately that's about all we know about you. I was wondering if you wouldn't mind telling me a little bit about yourself.
Well, after I was done being enslaved, did I meet Grandalfa and I came from Adelhammer And Stokely with the Battlehammer Clan dwarfs sent me to catch up with the Sun Chasers, and here I am.
This is your chance to embellish in your backstory.
You were born in slavery?
No, I wasn't born into slavery. I was.
And mind you, I didn't ask you that. I'm asleep.
Oh, whoops. Hold on. Give me 1 second.
I'll ask that. You were born into slavery?
No, I wasn't born into slavery. I was born in the city of Undrithaz, and it's known for mining and, craftsmanship. Anyways, I was a Dwygar. My family moved to Gimraken, and let's see, after that, our town was attacked, and I was displaced from my family and lost my parents and ended up in a dwarven monastery.
You say you lost your
And
parents. You mean they were killed, or you just don't know where they are?
yeah, no, they were killed during a conflict between Dwygars,
Okay.
different clans of Dwygars, and killed my family, and I was displaced.
Okay.
Actually, it was an internal dispute with the clan. But ever since then, I've found peace in monasteries and became a monk and practiced meditating hand-to-hand combat for several years.
Okay.
Until one night, I was at the monastery and an assortment of strange creatures invaded the monastery. The Drow elves and Dwygar took us, and the Drow rounded me up and put me in shackles and basically kidnapped me. And I don't know. That's how I ended up where I was.
Were you enslaved for long?
Well, yeah, it's been years. I've been forced to train Drow to fight, and I don't know. I was just caught in that place for a really long time until I finally got free and caught up with you guys.
I guess being enslaved for any amount of time is probably a long time.
Yeah, I guess I lost my sense of time. I meditated as much as I possibly could.
Well,
So come to think of it, it may have only been a year, but it felt like a long time. But
it's
I really had no
understandable.
way to keep track of time. So,
So what is your plan from here?
I don't really have a monastery to go back to. I'm displaced again. So, I don't really have any mission.
Just trying to survive?
Yep. I'm maybe looking for a new place, maybe like a new monastery to live in eventually, if we ever find one along the way. But for now, I'm just I don't know, here to help you guys.
Have you developed any opinions about any of our traveling companions?
Negative. Everybody seems real nice. I just don't want to offend anybody with, accidentally killing a reindeer or a wolf or something, and like upsetting anybody. So I'll try to pay attention to the stuff that I do, and yeah, everybody seems real nice.
Well, I'm glad they're treating you well. I guess that's about all I got for you. So, um, I guess let's just keep an eye out for any danger and see if we can make it through the night without killing anyone.
10-4. Yeah, again, I'm just, here to help anybody that needs any help.
Okay. Then let's go on, and we finish our watch.
Cool.
All right. So, finish your watch. You get everybody up, and Adam, and people are starting to tear down their camps.
Me and Drake get up, get everything going, man. Get it all nice and warm. Is any of the firewood to remain?
Not typically, but sure. We'll say you got 2 bundles left.
Okay, I'll put the bundles on the sled and take it with us in case we need it in the next location. So we can start a little early on heat.
Guys, get out with your 388 refugees following you. Give me a perception check with advantage because of the map. I mean, with disadvantage because of no. Right. So you're walking through. Especially with that. You get right about there when a bunch of goblins hear a little bit of a drum cadence, and about 20 goblins rush out from the mountain to the south of you. What are y'all doing?
Goblin ambush, and then get ready to fight.
Yeah, everybody that can fight, let's fight.
What's
Lane, what
ambushing
you
us?
doing for me? Goblins.
I'm sure some of the townspeople are able to help us as well if they have sticks or something.
Going to tell the town people to stay back if they can avoid confrontation, and I'm going to ready my swords.
All right, I'm ready for action too.
Describe to me what happens.
Are they coming towards us?
They're running at you, and there's a fat goblin in the back with a drum going bum 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 bum.
And how many do we think there are?
There's about 20.
I release Drake and ready my weapons.
I'm in my fighting stance, ready for action.
I yell, stop if you want. Don't stop or you'll die.
That is correct.
What do you yell that in?
Oh, let's see what languages I know. Hold on a second. Oh, it would help if I did that. Hold on. Undercommon. I yell, Undercommon.
All right.
I'm
As
sorry,
you
that was
yell it out, you're good. As you yell it out, they look at you strangely, and someone yells, and they all start running straight towards you.
Oh, great. Okay. So, I'll ready myself for the first attack. As soon as one gets close to me, I will try my main hand. Unless I understood them and they didn't say go to her because she's going to save us.
No, you didn't understand them. They were speaking goblin.
I'll conjure animals, conjure the 8, and have them surround the refugees, defend the refugees. Um, 8 beasts of challenge rating 1/4. I'm not even sure. I would have to look them up. Unless you have. Do you have something like this already planned for your character, Sky? I know you did at one point.
I had it in the other game.
Oh, of course.
I don't think I moved anything.
Give me a few minutes here, and I'll look through the.
Well, I'm not. I'm not caring what you got. You got something. Give me an intimidation check while you do that.
I'm assuming with my character.
Yeah.
Intimidation.
I run over to Claudette if those people are just running at her. Sorry, the goblins.
Yeah. As you pull out all these animals to guard the main group, one yells out really loud, and they start running the other way.
Oh.
And the drum has stopped.
That was unexpected.
Okie dokie. Let's just hope they didn't go back to get reinforcements.
I guess I'll pull out boars. just for the record.
My guy's looking around. I didn't get to kill anything.
Yeah, I know. I got excited too.
Okay, give it a minute or two, and do they regroup and come back?
No, they start heading up the mountain, grabbing at it and climbing, and they all disappear into a cave.
My guy's so wanting to go into that cave.
I store my weapons and say we should move on, especially with innocents.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and continue.
Drake's cart, and he keeps moving forward.
And I'll once the refugees pass the cave or the area where we were ambushed, I'll leave the boars back there covering the back side of the refugees until they disappear.
Sounds good. By the end of the walk, I'm guessing you're taking an hour lunch again.
Yeah.
Then you will get to about 9 p.m. You will get to there. And what is everybody doing?
I'll take first watch. But I guess before I do that, I don't know if I want to focus on another skill.
I want to collect firewood, and if I'm close enough to the mountain, I'll do a little bit of mining.
All right. Give me a survival check for your firewood. Never mind. You don't find shit for firewood.
Yeah, I know. Anytime I'm around a place that has firewood, I can't roll for shit.
How long were you wanting to go out for firewood?
I'm just too cold to do the work tonight. I'm like, 20 minutes, that's it. I'm like, yeah.
All right. Give me how long are you gonna go the opposite way towards the mountain?
I'll go an hour because I'm more interested today. I guess I'm more interested in getting the mining because I've been wanting to do that for a couple days.
All right. Give me a survival check for that. Much better at finding some other shite. All right. Give me a jewel crafter roll. We'll call it. We'll call it wisdom. All right. Roll me 9 D100s. And is anybody else wanting to do anything? Typing all this.
I mean, hunt or get wood? Do we need wood or food or what?
If you were paying attention to me, you'd know we need wood because I didn't find anything.
Well, this is like kind of all happening at the same time. So, you went out for wood for 20 minutes. This is happening right at the same time as you went out.
All right. Well, I went looking for food.
Okay. Give me a survival check. You find 6 quails sitting in the trees, or in between some trees, pecking at the ground.
How close together are they?
Say four of them are pretty close together. One is about 5 feet from the main group, and the next one is about 10 feet in the other direction.
All right. How far away am I?
Roll me a D10. Each number is 5 feet. 40 feet away.
All right. Well, can I just try picking them off one at a time with my hand crossbow?
You can try.
Sorry, I didn't mean to push that.
You're good. Alright, that gets one.
All right.
Give me another one.
Yeah, I want to keep shooting at them.
That gets 2. Give me another one. That gets 3. Oh, I gotcha. Give me another one. You have another dagger, Claudette? That one.
Yes.
You want to give me another one of those?
Sure.
All right.
You guys
You're
make
able to get 5. You're able to get 5 of these 6 quails. The last one gets away.
All right. I walk over to them, get all my bolts back, and tie them all up with a rope and tie them and carry them back to camp.
Excuse me, can I have the dagger that's in that one?
Yeah, who threw a dagger?
Claudette, as you turn around, Claudette is standing there.
Oh, yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, of course. And then I wipe it off on my pants and give it back to her.
Thanks, I'm used to cleaning my own stuff, but I appreciate it. Do I find my other one?
Give me an investigation check. Nope, it is gone.
Darn it!
She didn't get the advantage because I'm helping her look for it.
You didn't say you were helping her look for it.
Sorry, I thought it was implied. We were just standing there looking for knives.
Shoot, I could tell you found a quill with a dagger in it, you probably didn't know I was there.
Fair enough. I know. I was just trying to see if I
Metagame?
could. No, I was just seeing if I could get the 15 for her.
Yeah. Well, if you're trying to get the 15 after she rolled, then you're metagaming. If you are trying to help her out before she rolls, then you're helping her out.
Okay. I guess I didn't know she needed help, so she couldn't find her knife. It's lost forever.
Or until someone else finds it someday.
Someday.
We walk back to camp and skin the birds or let somebody cook them.
From when I knew cooking, do I still know how to cook? And this would actually be like birds, so I have a cookbook on birds.
The 50 ways to eat cock.
Yes!
Wow.
Unless I got rid of it.
Yes, I actually gave them a book called 50 Ways to Eat Cock.
I sold it.
It is literally a book I found on Amazon.
Was written by a Clemson tiger.
But it has nothing to do with sex.
You're right, because the Tigers play the Cocks every year. Alright, so I will attempt to try to remember one of the recipes and cook some quail.
Sounds good. I want to eat some quail too.
Illican, that is what you get out of your stone turning thingy.
Cool.
Does anybody speak the language that the goblins were speaking, and does anybody understand what they said?
Does anybody speak Goblin here?
Afraid not.
Not close enough to a gnome to be able to understand.
Yep, nobody knew.
Okie dokie. I'll hound out as much meat as I can to the people that are hungry, and I will get ready to go to bed.
Sounds good. Me too. I'll do a watch if you need me to.
I'll take last watch.
I'll do the second watch.
So Soren, give me a perception check for your watch.
Well,
What was that?
Yeah.
Oh, Drake's.
Watches, I'll time the people.
Okay. Alright, so all these are advantage. So 13. So your 2 hours goes with no problems whatsoever. Most of the fires are lit, and everybody is sticking close to the fires. Yeah, your 2 hours comes to an end.
Cool. So, who said they were doing second watch?
Claudette.
All right. So I walk over to Claudette, tap her nicely on her foot, and wake her up, then go to sleep.
I will wake up. I will stretch really big. And I will put my hands down at my toes and stretch again. And then do some jumping jacks. And
Give me a dexterity saving throw. Okay, jumping jacks are going fine.
then I will kind of start walking around.
And can you give me perception? Woohoo!
It was the jumping jacks, I swear.
Yeah, your watch goes with no issues whatsoever.
Check to make sure Finnegan's not buried in snow. I mean, it wouldn't take much to bury Finnegan in snow. And I will head around and lightly tap Celestine on the shoulder. Make sure she wakes up. Celestine, are you awake?
Yeah, I am.
All right, it's time for your watch. Mine went off without a hit. Seems to be people watching, and Finnegan's not buried in snow. Surprise, surprise.
How are you doing?
I've got 6 innocents on my hands. I've got to atone for 6 innocents.
No, you
I mean,
don't
if you
need.
want to get specific, it was 12, but
Fuck you. 12 innocents I've got to atone for.
I wouldn't say you really need to atone for them. I mean, you rescued them to begin with,
My job was always in taking lives of people who deserved it, never in taking lives of the people that didn't.
but you didn't kill them.
No, but if I would have stayed awake, they would have lived.
If you hadn't rescued them to begin with, they would have died.
Oh, the conundrum goes on and on and on. So, what do you think of our new party member?
He seems on the level. I'm. My opinion is as yet unformed. I'm. I don't know. He's
Trying really hard?
yes, he's new, and he is trying. He doesn't. He doesn't seem to be outrightly suspicious. There's just I don't know. There's something I can't put my finger on.
Yeah. To me, it seems like he's trying too hard to try to fit in. But, was he sent to us? How did he come to us? Or why does he want to be a part of us so much?
I think he's just looking for somewhere to go at this point.
Hmm.
Um, from what I understand, he was sent to that Durgar place from the Stokely boys, some mercenary group or something up in the mountains.
Well, next time we have shifts that overlap, I'll ask him myself. In the meantime, I'm gonna go get my other two 2 hours rest.
Okay, well,
4 hours.
But yeah, as you can see, people are kind of tending to their own fires tonight.
okay, well. I'll just kind of tap my sphere on the ground and light it up and be like, well, I have a lot more warmth so if they need it.
All right, good night.
Night. So,
Yeah, perception.
perception, thank you. Sorry, I totally blanked out.
All good.
And again, I'll light up sewer shawl every hour as I'm patrolling camp.
So, about 3.5 hours into your watch, you hear a giant flapping of wings, and you can see a dragon, or you can see an outline of a dragon somewhere high up in the clouds, going that direction. Yeah.
Can you repeat that? I know I'm not watching, but which direction did you say?
From here to that way.
Maybe I
And
missed
honest,
something.
honestly, y'all can probably see like that much at max, but it's that way. But yeah, the rest of your watch goes without any issues, and your 4 hours comes to an end.
There, now they can see it for a minute or two if they want to.
Cool. All these fancy neat toys.
Thanks. Now I can see it because I'm like, is he drawing on something that I don't see, or?
I
Oh
was just
crap!
keeping my mouth shut.
I was on GM layer, that's why.
Okay, I'm like, I was.
That explains it.
I wasn't gonna say that. I don't see what you're doing. I'm like, yeah, maybe it's just my internet. I'm not gonna say nothing.
All right,
Okay,
so
everyone sees it now though. The bright blue line just under our
yep.
token. Okay.
How high up in the air was it?
Probably about 50 feet, 60 feet.
Wow, surprised we didn't feel the air of its wings. All right, so I gotta wait until Celestine wakes me up anyway.
It doesn't appear to be any danger to us at the moment, right?
Nope, it was just gliding from one side of gliding from some mountains down and then gliding across.
Okay, and did I get an idea of its color?
Not in the dead of night, no.
Okay. Then I
Your
will.
does your night vision give you color?
Not specifically.
Okay.
Um.
You'd have been able to tell that it's not black, but it was It could have been white, gray, silver, gold. Like it wasn't a dark color.
Okay. So not black, red, or green. Gotcha.
Basically, yeah.
Okay, I'll keep an eye on it. If it comes back, I'll alert the group. But at this point, it's already flown over and hasn't seemed to bother us, so I think we're safe. So I'll wait until the end of my shift.
All right, it is the end of your shift now.
And I will quietly wake the others. Let them know that a dragon flew over during the night and we should try not to be too loud about it for the start of the day. And then I will also go to the different groups among the refugees and quietly give them the same warnings. Just basically just try to keep down the noise a bit. And then I'll get ready to leave.
I look wantingly up into the sky and then get all my gear and I'm ready to leave. And then in the back of my mind, I say, if it's a white patooey.
What, you don't like white dragons?
Yeah, because every time I've come across a white dragon, it's try to kill me.
I swear to God, if we're being stalked by a Kosterot sky, I'm going to kill you. That dragon's dead. It's supposed to be dead. I killed the damn thing 3 times.
So everybody is up and camps packed away. A perception check as you head out. With advantage because of the map. And you get there to the end of the night, or to the end of the day.
Okay, I'll deploy. I'll have people go do their things. Wood gatherers and food gatherers and all that fun stuff.
I'm mad at Illiken, but I'll go and try to help him find wood.
Oh, really? Will you now?
What did I do?
You've been knocking boots with other people.
Ooh. Apparently, I'm an herbalist in addition to a leather worker. If I were to look around, would I be able to find herbs in which to turn into healing potions?
It is a possibility.
May I spend some time doing that then?
Sure.
What would you like me to roll?
Give me your herbalist wisdom.
Looks like 21 unless you're going to give me advantage, which I wouldn't argue with.
You are able to find and I screwed that up. Oh well. Give me a perception check as well. Alright, so you're able to find some hyssop, which now I gotta figure out where the hell that went. Alright. You'll find 4 bundles of hyssop, which will essentially be 4 regular healing potions worth of herbs.
But they still take an hour prep time, right?
Yeah.
Okay. How long did it take me to find those? I'd like to make potions with whatever time I have left, if that's possible. Unless it took me the whole 4 hours, in which case, never mind.
Let's say 2 hours.
Okay, can I make 2 potions with the time that's left then?
Sure. Well, you can try. Me a herbalism wisdom.
Just one?
One for each person. You are able to make 4 healing potions.
Sweet.
Anybody else doing anything?
Am I going hunting again?
You might for the wood and the mining.
Okay. How long are you going out for wood?
I'll do 2 hours for wood, an hour for mining.
I'm helping him with the wood.
Okay. Oh, you said 2 hours for wood?
Yes.
Okay. And how long are you going out for hunting Soren?
I guess. How much time's left? 4 hours?
Yep. Yeah.
I don't know. I guess I'll go out for about 3 hours ish.
Okay. Give me a survival roll for that. Illican survival at advantage for firewood. Alright, Illican, 2d4. And Claudette, 1d4 for help. You guys find 5 bundles of firewood, or enough wood to create 5 bundles.
Cool. So we've got 7 in all right now.
Soren, you find... What do you find? Trees. We'll say you find a wild axebeak in between a cluster of trees.
What's that?
It is a giant chicken that I want to say weighs upwards of like 85 pounds or something.
All right, I'd like to get as close as possible and just shoot it with my hand crossbow, I think.
From where I'm at in the woods, can I see Soren?
Oh, sorry. Axebeaks are about... It's probably going to be about 430 pounds. They're about 9 feet tall.
Oh, snap. Okay, I want to...
But still a giant chicken-looking thing.
All right, I want to attempt to get as close as I can and potentially do like hand-to-hand combat with this giant chicken fella.
From where I am, can I see Soren from where Illican and I are?
No.
It's okay. He can learn. I've already had my experience with Max. He can learn.
All right.
I have to pretend like I didn't hear that, so let's go.
All right, give me a stealth check. It is startled as you snap a twig, and it caws at you threateningly.
Well, how close are we?
Right now you're about 20 feet away.
And it's getting into an aggressive posture.
It is.
Huh.
It is holding its ground and demanding it in a very threatening way that you need to leave.
Well, do I have any prior knowledge of these animals?
Give me a nature check. Nope.
Don't worry. It's the same thing that happened to me. So keep on going, man.
It looks like an oversized chicken.
You know what? These people are hungry. Can I just start shooting hand crossbows at it?
Okay.
Sure.
All right.
Give me 2 attacks. Both of those will hit. it lets out a really loud as it falls to the ground.
Excellent. And it's dead.
I don't know. Do you
Well,
want to approach it?
I'd like to cautiously. Well, I mean, can I put one more crossbow in its noodle?
You can
Ow!
try.
It has a really tiny snoodle, though.
All right, that'll hit as well.
All right,
It doesn't seem to move.
Okay, cool. Now that I've executed it, I suppose I'd like to go over to it. And how far away from camp am I? How far away did I catch this thing?
Roll me a 1d4. We will say you were going out for 3 hours, so we'll say an hour and a half away from camp right now.
So it took me an hour and a half to get to where this chicken's at.
Yes.
Shit. All right, well, I guess I'm going to clean it and take back as much meat as I possibly can. I know you said it's like 400 something pounds, but I don't know if I can carry that much back with me.
Let's see what you can carry. All right. White. This is my my not good area. Strength modifier or strength straight out times 10. Right. I don't know. Strength score multiplied by 15. So 16 times 15. It's 240 pounds is the most that you can carry. And you are currently sitting at 108.88. You are able to carry 131 pounds of meat back with you without slowing you down.
Okay. Does my Dwyergar eat raw meat by any chance?
You are a humanoid, most likely no.
Okay. Then instead of chowing as much of this thing as I can before I get started, I'll just pack up as much as I can and take it back to camp and give it to the people.
Right. Bring 131 pounds of basically chicken meat. If anyone wants to cook some cock.
I feel like chicken tonight.
If I'm back with the wood, I'll cook some cock.
By the time that Soren gets back, you will definitely be back from the wood. From helping Ilikin with his wood.
Ha 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 ha.
I see what you bring back, and I look over at Soren, and I say, "Hey, Soren, great haul. Any more? Because it seems like this isn't the full beast."
I look over at him and I say, yeah, about an hour and a half the direction I just came from. There's about, another 200 and something pounds of this big bird.
I'm thinking. What time is it?
Approximately 11 p.m.
Yeah, no. Otherwise, I'd say yes because I'd bring. But I say it's too far away. But next time, ask me to send Drake with you, and he'll help carry something.
All right, 10-4. Yeah, I was gonna bring a sled last time, but I spaced it.
Okay. Did I?
Yeah, go ahead and give me a survival check for that. I will say that you find 5 ounces of silver.
Woohoo! Okay. Cool. That means
Yeah.
I can start working on making jewelry.
Anybody else doing anything?
I cooked the cock, and then I'm gonna take first wash, I guess.
All right. Anybody else taking watches?
I guess I can take a watch. Hopefully, I do a little better.
At least you didn't lose 12 people on your watch.
I'm gonna let Drake help whoever's, and Up will watch since Claudette is having a grumbling. I'll take her watch today. Let her sleep.
Well, if you're taking a watch and Nowhere's taking a watch, then either Celestine's taking the last 2, or I gotta take one and Soren's gotta take one.
Okay.
And Celestine's not popping up, so I guess it's me and Soren.
Who's on first?
I'll do first watch.
Give me a perception check.
I'll do second.
Oh, hold on. I gotta stretch and do, jumping jacks and stuff. And then I've got to make sure that I'm awake. Slap myself in the face, slap myself in the face. I hit the perception button, damn it. You might get 2 or 3 of them.
Ooh, a 9. But Illickson said Drake was helping. So, with the 26, your watch goes without a hitch. No problems. Everybody seems to be maybe not warm, but at least as cozy as they possibly can be by their fires, and so on and so forth. And your 2 hours goes with no issues.
All right. So Nowhere said he was going to take a watch. I'll go wake up Nowhere.
All right.
And
Guess I'm awake.
I'm just going to let you know that nothing's really been going on. The fires seem to be going. I noticed that there's people that are kind of up throughout camp that are, kind of taking care of their fires. Drake was helping me. I don't know if he's going to be able to help you, but he's right here if you need him.
He's walking around bodies, making sure everybody is, he's not smelling anything bad.
give me a perception check, Nowhere. And a 10 will definitely make you not be asleep. You yawn a few times, and this is not the easiest watch to take by any means. Sit down, start to yawn, and get back up and start walking around, and a couple times Drake nudges you at your leg. But yeah, ultimately your 2 hours goes by and nothing of consequence has happened.
And now it's time to go pee.
Amen. Be right back.
Who's next?
Is it supposed to be me?
Sure, it's Soren.
All right, then I guess give me a perception check, Soren. 19, good. Your watch goes with no issues, and everybody seems to be staying warm. Nobody has screamed. Nobody has died as of yet. And yeah, your watch comes to an end.
Is it anybody else's turn, or is that the end of the night?
That is 6 hours out of the 8.
Okay. Well,
Pelican would be next.
all right, then I kind of walk over to Illikin, and I slightly tap him, and
So,
then I go to sleep.
Look in perception check. Illikin.
He said he'd be right back.
I was going to wait till morning, but let's go ahead and take the break, I guess, now.
Sorry and thank you.
I'm back once everybody else is. Oof.
Is everybody back?
I'm here.
I guess.
All right. I need a perception roll from Illiken. Last watch.
Will do, boss.
Your watch also goes without a hitch. Everybody seems to be alive and kind of warm-ish for the conditions at hand. Your watch comes to an end.
Okay, then I wake everybody up. I didn't see anything, and everybody's doing good. Get everybody ready and start my day. And the next, and I also give some of the meat, if there was any left from last night, over to Drake. So he for being such a good boy and helping everybody.
Can Drake brew
Since
fire?
doesn't he?
I mean, can he like spew fire? Because he might need to warm that meat up.
Been in the fridge all night.
It's a lollipop. If nothing else, it's a lollipop for him. Something that he can just suck on.
Lollipop, 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 lollipop. I know that takes nowhere back to the past, but yeah.
Only they had tits and were much cuter.
Alright. Yes, y'all are heading out. Give me a perception check.
All of us?
No, the person that is leading. Which has been Celestine, but about halfway through the day, you get to about the time that you'd stop for lunch, and you find an old camp. It's like it has mostly been abandoned, except for 3 people that are frozen, sitting around what used to be a fireplace. As you get into stop for lunch, they start rising as cold light walkers. Nowhere. Tell me how this is handled.
Well, I'm not really sure. You said cold light walkers? So don't we just attack them?
Yep. So, run me through what happens.
I don't know. I suppose if they start moving, I'll take out my longbow of warning and shoot one of them.
Right.
If they were frozen, they shouldn't be getting up and moving around.
Am I close enough to stop him from doing that?
No. I don't know. Maybe. Why? What were you wanting to do?
Because I don't know what a cold light walker is, and I'm seeing. Do I have any knowledge? Okay. Do I have any knowledge of what a cold walker met something like this before?
Yes, you've seen cold light walkers before, multiple times. Just a sec, let me get a token out there.
I haven't seen it yet.
You guys have seen it multiple times. They attacked the black cabin when you were there. Before then, there was a couple of random encounters that had them. The person, the person that Illiken, the person that looked like Illiken, at Bryn Shander, was turned into one. All right, so you guys fight him off. Take your break and continue on, and you get to there for the night. What would everybody like to do?
We're taking a break or fighting cold light walkers?
You already fought the cold light walkers and took your break, and now it's end of day.
Okay, dokie. So I'm going to tail one of my party members.
Am I like the designated hunter or something? I guess I'll go hunting.
I'm gonna send Drake with.
All right, 10-4.
And I'm gonna search for wood.
All right, Soren, give me a survival check. Like you keep getting the same 2012, 20 something, anyways. Yeah, this one was 2010. Yeah. How long are you going out for?
The normal amount, I guess. About an hour and a half ish each way.
Okay. All right, you find a mountain goat close by a mountain. I'll say that
All
much.
right. Well, can I creep up on it close enough to attack it by hand?
What are you doing to creep up on it?
Just gonna crouch and walk as quietly as possible.
Give me a stealth check. It is not paying attention to you.
Okay, well, I have a rope. Should I strangle it?
Wow. That is up to you.
You are not a passive monk.
I'm just trying to switch it up a little. Let's see here. I mean, is my monk proficient at roping?
I would doubt it.
That's what I thought. All right, well, I mean, okay, so I'm staring down the barrel at having to beat a goat to death with my bare hands or choke it with a rope. So I guess I'm just going to start swinging on it.
All right. Give me some attacks.
Oh, did Claudette come with me?
Yep.
Oh, cool.
You didn't know it till you saw the crossbow hit the animal, though.
Right. You were just kind of just like stalking me for some reason.
Yeah, well, you know.
Well, in that case, I'm glad you didn't have to see me strangle a goat to death. You might have thought I was weird.
As you watch her, walk up to it and drink its spinal fluid.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
10-4.
Yes, with all that, you guys definitely killed the goat.
I get my bolt back, right?
Give me an investigation check.
It's
I'll
in the
help her.
freaking animal. I can't miss it.
I'm going to help her try to find it, but I'm convinced that it's in the animal that we'll be able to just pull it right out.
Yes, you get your bolt back. Sometimes it could be broken. Sometimes it could have gone inside, and the like stomach acids ate at it.
Gotcha.
Okay.
First of all, it's not a bolt. It's a crossbow. It's a short bow, so it's an arrow.
Okay, well, I got
very
my
true.
arrow back. All right, in the meantime, as I'm helping him get this animal ready for transport, I ask him, okay, so you've been with us for a few days now. You don't seem to show any signs of wanting to head out. And, the one thing I didn't ask you is why you came or why you want to hang out with us.
All right. Well, it's kind of a long story. I'll just start at the beginning.
Oh, I don't like long stories. Just get to the chase. I mean, were you aware of us? I mean, have you been looking for us? I mean, why us?
Well, Grandalfa. I met Grandalfa, and I just came from Adelhammer. Stokely with the Battle Clan Hammer Dwarf sent me.
How'd he hear of us?
I didn't really ask. I found somebody as soon as I escaped capture, and he's the one that took me around, and that's how I met the person that pointed me in this direction.
Oh, Grandalfa, the other. Yeah, okay, gotcha. So she suggested you meet up with us to try to get revenge on your captors? Or just so you could probably find a new home?
Well, I did a mission, and I guess I'm sort of a hero in Adelhammer, so. But yeah, I don't know. And then, yeah, I don't really have a mission. I'm displaced at the moment.
Okay. Well, let's get this back to camp so we can cook it and feed people.
Okay. I guess I'll carry whatever I can carry, and then make Drake carry whatever he can carry.
All right, you got a 94-pound mountain goat.
Okay, never mind. I can just schlep it by myself. On the way back, I asked Claudette about this weather that we're having.
So apparently, there's a lady called the Frostmaiden. We haven't met up with her yet. We're kind of looking for her. She cursed 10 towns to be in a never-ending winter and has demanded that the towns commit sacrifices or that she would freeze the towns. In the town that we just left a few months ago, well, maybe almost a year ago, it was a while ago. Anyway, they had a random lottery. Nobody was allowed to leave the town until the lottery was complete. They pulled Illiken's name, of all people's names to pull. The speaker was very instrumental in making sure that Illiken wasn't the one that got sacrificed, but they basically took that person and put him outside the gate, and that person became one of those ugly frostwalkers we saw back there.
Oh man, how long has it been like this?
Since we started, well, even before then. So I came here about a year and a half ago. I was captured. I was on a ship. I really didn't remember anything up until all my memories rushed back to me, but I had been double crossed, apparently, by one of my fellow rogues. And yeah, 2 years. It's been 2 whole freaking years. Wow. But
Okay, let me interject. You guys have been together not that long. Maybe like 3 months. 2 months, 3 months, something like that. Alkuriak 15 is when you guys got together.
anyway, I was captured. I was double crossed. I was being beaten and tased and beaten and tased, and they were trying to, I don't know, do something to me that was pretty crazy.
Gotcha. Well, with
And then
that being
these,
said, I was captured for over a year, and then before that, I came from the Underdark, so I'm unfamiliar with this endless winter.
well, I became familiar with it when I met up with these guys. We kind of met up by kismet, I guess you would say. They saved me from my captors. I don't know why they believed me, and I don't know why I've gotten on with them so well. Most people kind of don't like me, so
Gotcha. All right, well, let's take this freaking go back and have some soup.
sounds like a plan, man.
All right. Does it have horns yet that I could make a horn out of?
Yes, this is a male. It has horns.
All right, well, when we get back to camp, is there any way to clean out one of its, hollow its horns and make a little horn that I can carry on my belt?
You can try. We will see.
All right.
So, 2:15 is when y'all got together. Today is 6:2. Just for reference for all of you. So you've been traveling for 3.5 months approximately. In game.
Sometimes it feels more.
Out of game, we've been doing this for almost 2 years. All right, you guys get back. Let's see here. Illiken, give me a survival check for your firewood. And how long are you going?
About 3 hours. Because after seeing the frozen guys, the cold guys, I'd like to make sure we don't have any more people turned into cold guys. Now, granted, now as I'm going, I'm whispering to myself, I wonder if we could have talked to them instead of attacking them. But with this many people, I couldn't risk it. Since one of them did, risk it, give up his life for me. So,
All right, it's going to be 1d4 minus 1. All right. 3 hours, we'll say you got 6.
okay. I go in, bring those 6 back, set up camp with everybody else, and was I able to do any mining?
Are you going out for a 4th hour to do that, or?
After I collect, if I'm close enough, after I collect the wood, I'd give another 30 minutes for mining, because all I really need to do is one spell on the if I'm close enough.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a survival check for that as well.
There we go.
Give you 4 ounces of copper.
Cool. I love that spell. Okay. I head back with my haul and start a fire once I see them if they bring back meal. If not, I'll just get it to where start a fire to keep people warm as long as it'll last.
Okay. Anybody else?
When I get back to camp, I ask around to see if anybody's any good at like woodworking or craftsmanship related stuff to help me build my horn.
I don't know about woodworking, but I have a fair hand at leatherworking. Claudette over there can pick up anything she wants overnight if you're real nice to her.
Yeah, I just need to get a good rest.
What can you do?
I can learn the skill, I think. that you need for me to be able to help? Yes, I can learn that skill.
So actually, for a horn, that would probably be leatherworking. Because it is not wood. And it's closer to a carapace-ish than anything else.
All right, cool. So White can help me like hollow it out.
White's not here.
Oh, what?
Celestine.
White doesn't exist.
Oh, Celestine. Sorry. Sorry, I
Don't worry.
was looking at the parentheses. All right, sorry, Celestine. I mean,
Yeah, I'll take a look. Give me a few minutes here.
wait, buddy.
Not specifically seeing a horn in the list of items.
Yeah, I was looking too. Say with your skills, you could probably do it. DC 14, 2 hours.
Okay, do I have that much time left?
Probably not today,
Okay.
because he took 3 hours to go out and back.
Okay. I'll take it and I'll wrap it in some of the hide from the kill. I'll just wrap it really tight and bury it in the coals of the fire to harden the horn. And say, I will try to hollow this out tomorrow after it's had some time to set.
Cool, man. Thanks.
And I have no idea if that's what I should actually do, but that's RPing it for you.
Sounds great.
All right, I'll take a watch.
I'll take a watch, and then Illa can watch after me.
Sure.
And then I get to go to sleep. Or I'm gonna go to sleep, because, yeah.
Nowhere. I guess nowhere has after me.
Does if you wake him.
What?
Soren, give me a perception check. Your watch goes without any issues.
All right, I go over to Claudette and I tap her on the shoulder to wake her up so she could commence her stretching, and then I go to sleep.
Stand up, stretch, touch my toes. Stand up, stretch, touch my toes. And jumping jacks.
Give me dexterity save.
Don't forget that Drake is helping.
Yep.
I only hit it once, I swear to goodness.
Okay. Give me a dexterity save.
Okay.
Jumping jacks on
I
snow.
know it's really unlikely that you're going to fail a dexterity save, but just in case you fall on your ass while doing jumping jacks on snow and ice.
I only hit it once, I swear.
Sure. It's okay. My mouse is double clicking every time I single click, so I understand that. Right. About let's see here. Hour and a half into your watch. You see a giant rock fly. Let's get onto the token layer this time. Past the moon, something like that. Somewhere to the north. Going that way.
I'm so stupid. I think it's a rock.
You are pretty sure it's a rock.
Okie dokie.
Like ROC, like the rock eggs that you've eaten and stuff.
Oh, okay. So in other words, some really good meat.
And it's really high in the air. And it is humongous. I mean, small because you're on the ground, but like it is way big for as far away as it should be.
Gotcha. Okay. Big rock flying.
80 to 100-foot wingspan type thing.
Yeah. Well, if I can see it all the way there, yeah, it's got to be huge. So, oh wow, poor thing. We've been eating inside. Alrighty.
There you go.
Uh-huh. Beautiful beast.
But yeah, it flies along the north in front of the moon, and then disappears within a minute or less.
Alrighty.
But then your watch comes to an end.
As usual, I'll double check on Finnegan to make sure he's not buried in the snow. And then I'll circle around, and I notice Illiken laying peacefully on the ground. And I'm not going to tap his boots. I'm going to kick him in the shin. And say, okay, it's your watch.
I gradually get up. Yeah, I gradually get up and look. I said, "What did I do to you? Kicking me?"
Tapping boots with Soren.
Whoa,
You
whoa,
know, you're
whoa.
always my first choice.
Yeah, tapping boots with Soren. No, we ain't doing no Brokeback Mountain around here, boy.
I don't have shoes.
You're asleep. You can't even hear all this.
Okay, cool. But my monk senses just went off.
I go
Okay.
and I get in my bedroll, and hopefully my kick in the shin is enough to keep him awake for a little while.
Yeah, you were mean to me. You didn't wake me up nicely, so I don't know. All right, I get up and I stretch and I get ready for the day or the evening. Watch.
Give me a perception check.
Keep an eye out while I'm petting Drake. And pray. Thank you, Drake.
Right? That was close. That one more, and both you and Drake both could have fallen asleep.
Yeah, every time you start to doze off, Drake just kind of bites your finger.
Yep, he nips me.
Wake up, you idiot.
I ain't undercovers. You're going to pay just like I am.
Yeah. Your itch. Wow. Your
I got an itch.
watch.
You scratch.
Your watch goes without a hitch and comes to an end.
Is anybody after me? Yeah.
Well, 6 hours, so you can pick somebody.
I shake Nowhere's foot and say, hey, it's yours up. It's been quiet from me. No more frozen people have shown up. But we never know.
Okay, I wake up, yawn and stretch, and get up. Hope everything remains quiet.
You want to roll me a perception? Boy, are you awake.
Well, that's what happens when you go from a nice warm bed to the frigid air.
And your 2 hours goes with no issue as well.
That's the best kind. And let's see, you got one more. Who else is next?
No, that you will end it. You will be
Okay.
the 8th hour.
All right. That works too. We'll go around and start waking people up and saying, let's break camp and get ready to go.
I get up and I say, oh, look, and I forgot to tell you, I saw a rock flying in the distance.
I look up and the rocks flying. And I'm like, man, now you tell me. I couldn't look over there, awake, get tested. Okay. Get all my stuff packed.
It was 30 seconds out of my 2-hour watch.
I think you're just teasing me with it.
Okay, well, if you want to feel that way. I look over at Celestine and said, I saw a rock. We may want to be careful.
Understood. I will grab the horn from the coals before we leave, just so I don't forget it.
Right on. Thanks, man.
And I will start following Celestine.
All right. Go for a perception roll.
And I'll try to help her, since we have a map, but I'll help her too.
How much farther is it to Kandahar?
Kandahar doesn't exist. Kandahar.
Kaldahar, I'm sorry.
Yes. Honestly, I don't know.
So you get about here, and someone starts yelling, "Joey! Joey, where are you? Joey!
Okay. I'm sure I can hear that. Where is it coming from?
Somewhere in your group. Somewhere in the back. Or middle of the large group.
Great. Was this before or after? This is after our long rest, right? Or after our
Yes, this would
rest in the
be
middle? Lunch rest?
after your lunch.
Of course it is.
Okay, so I'm going to go to the back and I'm going to use my wonderful roguish skills to see if there's any, footprints that lead off from the group.
I'll help out.
Give me a survival check at advantage with Soren's help.
I knew I should have changed to survival.
You find footprints. Unfortunately, you find a lot of footprints. Like 388 plus you guys are 6, so 392 different footprints, at least.
Do I see the lady that's screaming for Joey?
Yes.
Okay, when's the last time you saw Joey, ma'am?
10 minutes ago, he was just here, and I was holding his hand, and then he's gone.
Do you have anything of his on you right now? Like shirt, clothing, stuffed animal?
He holds up her hand, and she's still holding his glove in her hand.
Interesting.
I will drop down into use a wild shape feet wild shape whatever charge. Drop down into a white wolf. Which I imagine probably surprises a few of these folks.
I'll have Drake.
Might surprise your party, because outside of your starry forms, I don't think they've ever seen you change into an animal.
I've
Well,
turned
no.
into dogs and mice and stuff.
True. Never mind, yeah.
My first time.
I've never turned into a wild animal though. I don't think.
No, don't think so.
But I'll turn into a white wolf, and then carefully approach the woman with the glove. And can I get like a scent or something off the glove?
Sure.
Sure. Okay. Then I kind of reach up and tug at Claudette's hand with my mouth
Okay, I'll follow you.
and start going back along the path that we came to get here and see if I can find Joey.
Does that mean I'm still going with Claudette?
I don't know. Are you?
Well, yeah.
I mean,
I was helping her, and now she got recruited into helping Celestine. So I figure I'm coming too.
Go for it. You're welcome.
Here.
All right, cool.
Another set of eyes.
I'll send Drake up. I'll let Drake smell and send Drake up so he can do an aerial view.
Good idea.
Okay, yeah, maybe he can help us find point us in the right direction.
So since I've been dealing with the children a lot, would I know which child Joey was and what he looked like?
roll me a straight intelligence.
I'm not an intelligent creature. I point,
I know.
I kill.
You don't remember this one.
Yeah, of course I don't. All right, moving right along.
There are a bunch of kids, and they're not like a shit ton of kids, but there's probably like 40 or 50 kids. So, Okay, so you guys are going down. Let's see here. Celestine, give me a perception for your sniffer.
Okay, let me double check to make sure I can actually do this. Okay, 1/4.
And give me a perception from Drake as well. Drake's is probably how high is Drake gonna be? Hearing that.
He'll first do a wide. He'll be 60 feet up, doing a quick flyover to see if he can see anything, and then he'll do a closer to the ground by about 20 feet.
Okay.
And I don't have a. Which one do I need to roll for perception? Because I don't have a perception button.
I think that's wisdom. Yeah, that's wisdom.
Yeah, it didn't work.
Okay, perception with the wolf is. I got keen hearing, so that's advantage on checks that rely on hearing or smell.
All right, you pick up its scent, or his scent, and you go about 10 minutes back the way you came, and there is a hole, and about 6 feet down, there's a small child that's about 3 feet tall.
Okay, I'll go up to the hole and kind of drop down on all fours, and basically lay down at the edge of the hole and just kind of start growling.
I gotcha. I hear what you're saying.
And I got a rope to throw down to see if the kid will grab onto it.
I'm gonna even do one better and say, kid, can you wrap yourself around it and tie it? Wrap it around your arms, tie it in front of you, and then hold on.
Yeah, and then we can pull him out.
Is the kid responding?
Good question.
Trapped down in a hole like that, there's a good chance the kid's half frozen or worse.
Um, he understands you. He wraps the rope around him and himself and ties a knot.
All right, so let's try to pull him up.
All right, same time.
The two of us are doing it, right?
Yep, on 3.
What do you want us to
Both of you give me an athletics check.
Can I do acrobatics? Darn it! Okay.
So at first, you pull, and it doesn't seem like you have anything there. Because the kid is young and wrapped the rope around and tied a knot, but he wrapped a big loop. So you pull back, you pull back, you pull back, you pull back, and it's like there's no weight, and then all of a sudden there's a weight. And as you pull hard, he slides up the side of the little hole and out onto the snow, grabbing like the rope with his arm or with his like inside his elbow.
Okie dokie. I hope we can Celestine Gibson by the neck.
Yeah, when he gets close enough, I'll grab him by the.
This hilarious.
When he gets high enough, I'll grab him by the scruff of whatever jacket or shirt or whatever he's wearing, and help to pull him up.
And then I'm just going to go, I hope your name is Joey.
He kind of just nods his head.
All right, let's get you back to your mom.
And I'll just kind of cover him up and like lick him all over the face and everything. Make sure he's healthy.
Don't worry, she's actually a human. She's just dressed like a wolf right now. Okay, Illiken, the hole was small, honey. It was 6 feet deep. How wide was it?
Honestly, his size.
Okay.
Okay.
He
So I don't think I could walk down the wall.
he fell into like the one soft spot of snow.
So while I may be stupid, I know where I fit and I don't fit.
I think they did just fine the way it is.
I know, but that's what was funny. All right, it's like the monk
Only-
can walk up.
Nope.
Walk up.
Nope. Mm-mm. Not yet.
I'm athletic, but I can't exactly walk up walls. I assume I could like run across the wall, but
Later in the
obviously-
game, you can literally run up walls.
Yeah, you'll be able to run up walls and down walls and that stuff, but not right now.
Yeah, monks are crazy OP, man. They can do everything.
Oh yeah. Then, but it was funny in my mind. I'm looking at this like she can walk. She can just walk down the wall, pick the kid up,
But she couldn't.
walk her back up, trying to rope.
All right, get the kid. Okay, let's get the kid back to
All right.
camp.
Yeah, now we've fucking pissed away 30 minutes. Let's get back on our mission for the day.
We
Well,
gotta eat
I
lunch.
mean,
Let's go.
so yeah, you get the kid back, and you keep on your journey, and eventually you get to there.
I'll pad back into the group like a hero with my tail, my head held high.
I pat you on the head and say, "Good girl."
Yeah, I rub your ears because you're a good boy. Or a good
girl.
girl.
Wow.
I lick your hands and then I turn back into a human, back into an elf.
10-4. If I have any extra meat on me that I like some beef jerky, then I'll throw it to Celestine Wolf Farm.
I've got plenty of dragon jerky in my bag, which I'm surprised we haven't used yet. Except for the fact everyone's afraid of me opening the bag. Okay, so are we stopping
You
for
are
right now?
at-
Or?
You're at your stopping point for the night.
Okay, I'm gonna start working on that horn for Soren.
Give me one leatherworking check for 2 hours. Not a problem. You made him up one.
Okay, I start by lighting the sphere of tip of my sphere, and just kind of slowly shove it into the horn, and dig out the insides. And when the sphere gets too big, I'll start using some smaller tools, and then when it's done, I'll just kind of tie a leather cord around it, and here we go.
I guess I'll go hunting.
It's not art, but it's should get the job done.
It'll be amazing. So you'll give it back to me when I get back from hunting, right?
Sure.
All right, 10-4.
Guess you'll have to find out when you get back from hunting.
Yeah, 10-4. Sorry, I didn't mean to do all that.
All right. How long are you going for?
Hour and a half ish.
Okay. Give me a roll. Survival.
All right. Am I taking out that bird or whatever it is?
The dragon.
Yeah, the dragon. All right. What am I supposed to do? Roll a
That would be
survival?
up to Illiken, but survival.
Yes, he's there.
All right. About an hour in, you find a big nest up on a crook of a mountain, or well, part of the mountain, down low. And in the nest, you find that's not good enough.
Oh, 1d20, you rolled an at 1.
You find 18 eggs of some sort.
Okay. If I have some type of satchel or a bag of some sort,
You have a backpack.
Okay. Okay, yeah, I could just probably sort of take apart the nest and make little cushioning in my backpack with.
Opal's or Claudia's wishing she went with him right now.
So
Yeah.
you grabbing all 18?
Oh yeah, and I'm taking the nest and I'm ripping it apart and using it as stuffing in between the eggs.
We're all gonna die.
Okay. Anybody else doing anything?
I think I'm gonna commune with the dead for a little while.
Sorry,
I'm gonna look
Claudette's
for
communing.
a cave or something.
Claudette's communing with the dead. What are you communing with the dead for?
I'm just trying to figure out what's out there that I might want from the dead.
What do you want from the dead?
I want some survival skills. So we're going to unlearn acrobatics and learn survival.
You not have acrobatics as part of your rogue?
Nope.
Wow. Okay. All right. Then tomorrow morning you will be proficient in survival. All right, Illiken, what were you saying?
I'm gonna look for a cave or something so that we can get people inside. Since there's really not a place for wood that I can see, while I'm looking around, so I'll look for a place that we can maybe get people in to get them out of the cold.
All right, give me a survival check. You find a nice big cave. Big enough to fit
I go
400 people.
before I check the ceiling
All right, give me a perception.
Yeah,
What'd you do? Give him a cave full of cloakers or spiders or something?
like
As far as you can tell, it is an empty cave.
to help me.
Sorry, what?
I go and
Getting
get
like
everybody to, so they can stay warm.
okay. All right, so everybody packs into this cave and body heat and they're packed into a nice big cave. And Soren will come back in with no meat, apparently.
Well, first I'll go walk over to Celestine and see if she likes eggs. And then also, I want to give her 5 gold pieces for making my horn.
Is Celestine still a wolf right now? No, she must be a human if she's making a horn.
Yeah. I have no problem with eggs, and I will take the 5 gold and put it into my money because I definitely need money.
Is okay. So since I don't really, this is me out of character. Is like 5 gold enough, or should I like give you more? I don't really know how much gold the value of gold is worth.
Um,
Is it since you spent like 2 hours on it? Is it worth like 10 gold pieces or 20 gold pieces? I don't know. I just want to pay you like what's fair for your time.
I don't know what's
The the average crafter in a town makes maybe 2 to 3 gold a month. So
Okay, so
in comparison, adventurers make a lot more gold because they're out there risking their lives and getting that gold.
okay, well if a person at a shop only makes 2 to 3 a whole month, and maybe an adventurer makes like 5 a month, I guess 5 gold pieces for 2 hours of Celestine's time seems fair.
sure.
Okay, cool. Right on. Thanks, man. Boo-boo!
Does
And
that
then,
work?
yeah. Thanks, buddy. That's really awesome. And then, I don't know.
Give me a dexterity saving throw.
Who?
Yeah, let's make it everybody.
Do I see him giving the eggs to Celestine?
Well, real quick, let me get a dexterity saving throw from you and from nowhere.
Oh boy.
And I haven't really given him any. We were just gonna have some scrambled eggs together. I don't know. And then I was gonna find the rest of everybody and see if they want scrambled eggs too.
So, and nowhere.
Wow. I think I'm
No,
going to relearn my acrobats.
no worry. God pushed the button.
You awake? Did I put him to sleep?
No, he's not asleep.
Alright.
There you
So,
go.
Illiken and Claudette, you hear this, everybody hears this loud. And as you do, Illiken and Claudette, both you get knocked down to the ground as about 300 bats fly out of this cavern.
I grab one of the bats and begin beating Illiken with it.
Give me an acrobatics check. It escapes your grasp.
For the record, acrobatics would not have helped you with that roll. Oval, just FYI.
I
The
know. I was
dexterity
joking.
roll. Yeah.
I was joking.
Just making sure you do that because didn't want you to feel like you screwed up at the last moment and switched. But
Okay, so at least my fists are hitting him.
Celestine just kind of ducks under the bats, watches them fly by.
They obviously know that I don't mean them any harm since I'm not hitting them. Ha ha ha!
All right. So, what else were you doing, Soren?
I think that's it. I mean, now I guess it's just time to eat or something. I don't really know.
Yeah.
Just give the eggs to whoever wants them. If somebody wants to eat. I ask everybody in the party if they want to eat some of these eggs that I found today.
Do I? I now
think
see the eggs, right?
Yes.
Do I recognize them?
That was my next question.
Well, both of y'all give me nature checks.
Shit.
Not you. Celestine and Claudette.
Yeah, I know. I'm just wondering why. I hope I don't piss anybody off.
Wow. Wasn't expecting that. All right. Claudette, you recognize them as condor eggs. They are about as big as a fist. There's 18 of them.
What do I know about condors? Are they aggressive if you mess with their nest?
Oh yeah. And it looks like he grabbed the whole clutch.
Well, I took the nest too to throw him off our trail.
Oh yes, and you notice that as he's unpacking these eggs, he's pulling out twigs and feathers and packed dirt out of his bag as well.
Yeah.
I think you need to take all of that out of here and put it outside as far away from us as you possibly can. It's not enough that we're going to smell like the nest. It's going to come back for us.
Does everybody else agree with that?
Me, I'm like, all right. I go and get my bow and arrow because I know it's going to be we're hunting condor today.
I mean, that's a good sign, yeah. Because where there's a condor nest, there'll be other condors. So, I mean, I don't know. What do you guys think I should do with this nest?
Um.
Oh, I mean, we could just burn the nest and eat the eggs. Am I right?
It's already too. I say
Do we have enough?
it's good. Wait, he's already done it. Let's have eggs to feed us and condor meat to quench us.
How is our food going? I mean, do we have enough to feed people at the moment?
Yeah. I'm figuring that there's definitely some clerics in the group that's putting out bland free food.
Okay.
As long as you're being able to feed your party, I'm not too worried about the others.
Well, Clyde's got a point. There's a pretty good chance the mom and probably even the dad are gonna come looking for that nest tonight. Um,
All right, but we're sleeping in a cave tonight.
well, that doesn't mean they're not gonna find us.
Well, how far away was I? Wasn't I about 15, 20 minutes away from this?
We're about an hour.
I was about an hour away. I mean, I don't know.
You know, there's some wild animals that can smell a trail or blood within 150 miles.
All right, well,
It's all me.
I go
I'm
out.
sitting on the
I'll go
good.
outside the
Don't
I'll
let
go
that.
outside the cave door and find a tree, climb a tree, reset the nest with all the freaking eggs in it, and hope that they survive. Otherwise, we miss out on some eggs.
Well,
And those little condor eggs will freeze to death.
I'm not saying we shouldn't eat them. I just wanted everyone to make sure that they understood that Claudette's concern is very valid. There's a very good
Yeah,
chance that during the middle of the night we're going to be fighting condors.
fair enough. And that sounds annoying. So good call. That's why I decided to just throw them back out there. Fuck it. Or pardon my language.
I
We'll just put them back out
I
there.
I, I stop them. There's once it's they're not going to take the eggs, and that's good food. That's why I said don't worry. You didn't do bad. You were thinking.
Well, hey, actually, in the morning when we wake up, maybe the condors have all have found the nest that I put outside in the tree, and we can get the condors and then eat the eggs.
Um, Soren, so you're going to climb a tree, Soren,
Yeah, it looks like it. I
and
kind of
then
want
try and put
to.
the nest back together.
Yeah.
Okay. Give me an acrobatics for climbing the tree.
Damn.
You are in the tree, definitely. Um, and give me. I'm going to take the average between a survival and a nature check to see if you can put this back together. I mean, that's pretty good. 15 between the two.
Better than I could have done.
Well, we will see if it works.
All right. And then I guess I'll just cruise back into the cave and take it easy for the rest of the night.
I'll be hunting condor. I already see this.
And did you put all 18 of the eggs back into the nest?
Yes.
Okay.
So let's try to eat some of the leather from the pouch. I mean, the jerky from the pouch.
If you're going to do that, I suggest we do it outside of the cave instead of inside the cave.
Yeah, possibly.
Just saying. Been a while since we killed something. I'm good with it.
Celestine doing that? Was it one that got the find where hell I put my handout. It's a gnome Ceramorph.
Yes, no Ceramorph, no. No space hamster.
I'm moving to another map.
Don't forget everyone except the monk. Soren. Everyone except Soren has a 10 points of temporary hit points.
Wait, what? I'm the only one that doesn't have temporary hit points.
Yes, you're the only one that was not with them when they did the Black Cabin, and the deity that granted said hit points.
Okay, cool.
She's so pretty. I've missed her.
Who?
Claudette.
Oh.
Alright, so yeah, let's roll initiative.
What the hell?
Select your token and hit initiative on your character sheet.
The bag is fun. I say that, wink, and smile evilly.
I am missing an Illican.
Slacker.
We'll just leave Arden out since he's not here, just for the hell of it, because this is not going to matter, just for shits and giggles. So, Soren, you're up.
All right, so who's in talking distance of me?
Everybody is within talking distance of you.
All right, well, I ask, what is this thing? Are we about to fight?
So this thing looks very angry, and it just popped out of Celestine's bag of holding.
Okay. I believe during our bag, we would have informed you that the bag has the ability to pull out beasts that will attack us every time we reach into the bag. So this is an enemy. Anything that comes out is an enemy.
Gotcha. I mean, in that case, I'll just move forward and start my attack.
Go for it.
All three hit.
That's the end of my turn.
All right. Claudette, you're up.
Okay, I will step close to it. And then I will use my offhand. Or my main hand.
That'll hit.
And then I will use my offhand.
And that'll hit.
And that will be the end of my turn.
All right. Nowhere, you are up.
All right. I'm going to step back a couple paces here. And then I'm going to use my longbow of warning.
That'll hit.
Okay.
Barely, but it'll hit.
Well, that's 12 damage. And then second shot.
That one will miss.
Okay. Well, that's. Guess that's the end of my turn.
Illiken. The 19 and the 26 will hit.
Yes, the FF is part of it because I haven't been able to fight anything lately. I'm hungry.
I don't know if a half-turned gnome mind flayer is tasty, but sure.
Okay, these are hungry for something.
Gotcha. All right. Anything else?
He's bloodlusty.
Nothing that I can do at this present moment. I'm just having fun. Oh yeah, actually there is. Before I forget, because I did.
All right.
Okay. And I don't see him, my Drake on the map, so I can't just fly him over. But he's aerial, about 10 feet on the ground, or 5 feet up.
Don't see Drake right next to you.
That's what I'm saying. I don't see him on the map.
Weird. Like right up below you.
Okay.
Alright. Gnome Ceramorph will... Let's see here. Use tentacles against Illiken. And totally and completely miss. Celestine's turn.
I'm gonna reach into the bag again, try to get the food that I was denied by this thing. Okay, I got the food out.
Awesome.
Um. I think that's it. I think that's my action.
Sword?
Alright, I'm just gonna continue to attack this thing.
.45 hits. And kills it.
Nice.
Okay, I kind of toe the, or nudge the Ceramorph with my toe and start handing rations out to everyone. Sorry, dragon jerky out to everyone.
Nice.
White Dragon, Patui, good meat.
And I switch back to the main map.
Yep, we're there.
Well, for white, because as an additional GM, I don't think it... Does it move you now, or
No.
you still have to? Yeah, okay.
If I think if I sign in as a player, I think it will, but I don't know for sure.
Yeah.
Quick,
I've done it, and it does for that. I just didn't know since they switched the folder and page and the way all that works if they had made that, but guess not.
does the body that appears, or that comes out of the bag, does it stay, or does it disappear as soon as it's beaten?
Oh, it stays.
Okay, I search the body to see if there's anything with it.
All right, give me an investigation check
I'll help him.
with advantage.
Nice.
Find 7 gold, 2 silver, and 15 copper.
You've never given out Electrum, right?
No.
7, 2, and 15.
7 gold, 2 silver, 15 copper.
I split it with Claudette since she helped.
Okie dokie.
So you got dragon jerky in your systems. Everybody ready for bed?
Yeah.
Yep. I'll go first.
Good, I'll be right back.
Alright. Soren, give me a perception check.
So I get
Your watch goes with no issues. And you are free to wake up whoever you wish because nobody decided on watches.
I cruise over to Celestine and shake her gently and see if she wants to wake up and do a watch.
Sure, I'll wake up.
In that case, I will get ready for bed.
I'll get up, kind of stretch a bit, nod at Soren, and then tap my spear on the ground to light up the fire and take my watch.
Give me a perception check. Your watch also goes with no issue whatsoever. And since nobody decided, you get to wake up wherever you would like. Either.
Oh, headset was muted. Damn it.
we know
Damn it. All that stuff I said is wasted. Um, Basically, I'll get up, stretch, nod into Soren, and then tap my spear on the ground to light the fire on it. And I'll light that each hour of my break, or of my watch. And then when it's time for me to wake someone up, I'll walk over and kick um, Illikin on the bottom of the boot. And then when he didn't respond because I was muted, I said I kicked him harder.
I wake up. Any kind of sighting?
Not that I'm aware of. But night's still young. Well, okay, so the night's almost over. But I don't know. We'll see.
Okay, and I get all my gear.
I'm back.
Get gear.
Okay, I'm gonna go lay down. Let him deal with it.
Illikin, give me a perception check. Your watch also goes with no issue.
Since I'm the last one up, I go around, start waking everybody up. getting ready. I walk outside and look at the tree to see if I can see if the eggs or the nest is still there or if anything's there.
Doesn't one more person have to do a watch?
Nope. We've got a 2, 6, and 8.
Uh, Celestine is an elf. She gets a 4-hour watch.
Oh, okay.
Elves only need 4 hours of trance. They still have to take an 8-hour rest period, but they only have to do 4 hours of quote unquote sleep in a trance.
Okay.
So typically when Arden's here, Arden takes one and Celestine takes one, kind of thing. But yeah. Alright, you get outside, you look up at the nest, it is still there and kind of put together I mean, doesn't fully look like a nest, but it's put together and it doesn't look like it's been touched since Soren was in the tree.
Does that mean the eggs froze to death overnight?
It doesn't mean anything.
All right. Well,
Would you like to check if the eggs froze overnight?
oh no, I'm good. I just want to pack up this stuff and let's just get on our way.
That everybody's
Yeah, I'm ready to go.
I will climb up and collect those eggs if nobody else is going to. I'm not about to waste them.
I will keep a watch out for you.
give me an acrobatics check. Get on up.
I mean, it was one thing to leave him in case the parents came back, but just to leave him to die and freeze to get death and then die is just, that's not necessary.
Did you get the advantage because Claudette was helping you or doing watch
He
for
was
you?
keeping watch. That doesn't help
Yeah,
on an acrobatics.
that's kind of what I thought. I thought it was worth a shot though, but never mind.
But she does have guidance, so it's a bit of a struggle, but she gets up onto the branch. And there are all 16 eggs are right there.
All 16?
All 16.
I thought he
What happened to the other
counted
two?
18 last night.
Yeah, I thought it was 18.
Yes, you did think it was 18. And you're pretty sure it was 18. And she's seeing all 16 there.
Oh,
Okay. Then I will carry them down in my bag and just say, looks like 2 of them disappeared overnight.
I wonder what eats eggs in the wilderness.
Everything.
snakes.
Alrighty.
Okay, and I will carefully take the time to put the eggs into the bag of holding. But since I'm not taking anything out, I shouldn't
Nope.
have to worry about accidentally pulling it in me.
Nope, you can put them in.
Hey, wait. If the bag, are the eggs going to be warm inside your bag? And then what's the gestation on those eggs?
Well, at this point, they're probably stolen, or they're probably frozen, so.
Yeah, they were definitely frozen.
Okay, then never mind. So we don't have to worry about them hatching.
No.
Okay, fair enough.
That could be really fun, but no.
Okay, that was basically the
16 condors come out of your bag flying at you.
burn.
Yeah, no, that's honestly not how a bag of holding works, but
Okay, 10-4. I was just
Oh,
just
you
checking.
they would
you
suffer.
reach in thinking what you're grabbing, and then you grab it and bring it out, kind of thing.
Not to mention that shortly after they hatch, they would suffocate in there.
True.
Okay, cool. As long as they would suffocate, that's fine.
I'm not expecting them to hatch, so.
Okay, cool. I just was asking questions, but
No, good questions. You didn't know the answers to them. There's nothing wrong with them.
so what does that equal? It's time for us to walk.
That would typically equal it is time for you to walk, but as it is 5:59, we will walk next session, which, as long as everybody can make it,
Alright.
will be on the 31st.
10-4.
Okay.
You guys have a Merry Christmas.
All right, you two sounds good.
You as well.
All right, yeah,
Um,
everybody.
Before we do, how far we're going?
just
What's
at a,
that?
How many more days do we have to walk before where we're headed?
You don't know. Celestine is kind of walking based off of the dreams she had, um, in the direction that she was told that the tree was at. And I don't know if she has shared that information with you or not, but I'm not sure that she has ever been here
Okay.
or knows specifically how long it's going to take 400 people to walk there.
I have not been to Kuldahar. How much are?
Thank you.
How much do you think each of those eggs weigh?
Um, half pound maybe. I don't know. What's a
Oh,
regular egg weigh?
I don't know, but isn't Condor like pretty big?
Yeah, but I said about a size of a fist. So
okay,
half pound sounds about right.
half pound works for me.
Yeah, okay.
Definitely not as big as those rock eggs.
Mm-hmm. Well, rock egg, you feed the entire group plus half of another.
Yeah,
That's
rock
a
egg.
single egg.
Okay, but I wouldn't like to eat the rock because rock egg is a dragon, and no, the
No,
not
it's not.
dragon.
Rocks are not dragons. They're just
Rocks
giant
are nowhere
birds.
close. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
Just think of like a. I mean, as a matter of fact, in the game they use a bald eagle token for it. Giant eagle token, I think.
I hope you all have a wonderful vacation and you spend time with family or talk to them at least when they're there.
that's a rock.
Oh, okay. Then no, that wasn't what I thought. I my mind you said rock, my brain said dragon. So that's why I thought it was giving me a hard time.
Yeah. So,
Carl,
um,
you're still here for your work tonight. Be safe.
rock is says gargantuan. Um, has a wingspan of around 200 feet,
Holy
and
crap!
yeah. So wingtip to wingtip is typically around 200 feet.
Okay, yeah, that would be a fight, and it would be not be a nice fight either. Especially since I just love how we keep killing animals, but we're getting closer and closer to Drew's side.
Unless you run into a fanatic druid, they understand the concept of um, circle of life. Now, you run into a fanatic druid, they're going to be pissed off that you're not a vegetarian, and they're going to want you to be vegetarians. And if you try to eat meat while you're around them, there's a good chance they're gonna try to kick your ass. But that's fanatics. I'm not a fanatic entirely.
I was just waiting for Celestine to like rip into him for taking the whole clutch, like all 18 eggs, like there were 18 eggs, and instead of taking like 5 or 6, like any normal, uh, lizard or snake or normal animal would take a few and leave the rest. Not only did he take all 18, he took apart the nest.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
was so waiting for Celestine to be like, "Wait, what? The condor's babies?" I mean,
See,
yes, we have to eat, but you took all of the condor's babies?
I would
Yeah.
have taken all the eggs, but my excuse was they can mate again. And but to take apart the nest was hilarious. I thought that was perfect. I'm like, oh god.